Hey everybody, welcome back to the Best Coin News channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. We do this live, we do this unedited all the time. Now, today's date is June 1st, 2024. If you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. Now, over here to moneymetals.com. Gold ended the week at 23.38.25, silver at 30.61, platinum at 10.48.65, and poor old palladium at 9.49.40. You're looking at in stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium has been 8.59 for a few months now, looks like. And then you're going to get out of there with a quantity of 1 through 39 at 39.20, and they will buy them back for 32.61 each. Now, over here to the bullion sales at the United States Mint. No new tale to tell. However, seeing how it's just the first week of June, I would suspect that we could see some, well, additional May sales here. Now, over here to the circulating coin production, we're going to be talking about lower the cent, the 5 cent, the 10 cent coins, all right? The United States Mint seems to be cutting down on their circulating coin production. It sure seems that way to me, with only 61.2 million Jefferson nickels struck to date. All right, that's amazing. That's remarkable. That's huge, folks. And it is why we are seeing ridiculously high and, well, expensive prices for the 2024 Jefferson P and D nickels. And not just the rolls, folks. Look at it. If you just want to buy a P and D, $7.87, almost gone, 187 of them. Look at that new listing, 2024 P and D for $11.55, 139 for 3 rolls, and that's just wow. PD Nest $13.90. Have you ever $14 with $5 shipping? Yowza, right? So interesting how these are so expensive. Look at this one, $85 each. Now, we easily could see the United States Mint strike more of these particular coins, the Lincoln cent, the Jefferson nickel, and the Roosevelt dime. And I really haven't been following along with the 10 cent Roosevelt dime at all this year. And I probably could, but really my favorite is the Jefferson nickel and the Lincoln cent of the bottom 3, right? So, wow. Could the United States Mint actually make more of those? Yes. However, there is a report that I need to show you that might contradict that. Now, here we go. This is the Federal Reserve, right? Financial Services is from October 2022. U.S. coin circulation, the path forward. And I'll try to leave a link in the description here. Follow up to the state of coin paper. All right. This is really huge, folks. There's the contents. I'm going to go right past that, yada, yada. Here we go with the executive summary. In early 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic precipitated an acute coin circulation challenge in the United States, leading to significant costs for ecosystem participants, including consumers, merchants, and retailers, and financial institutions, that's the FIs. In response, the United States Mint increases production of coins by 25%. That's huge, folks, right? 25%. And then the Mint and Federal Reserve banks released approximately 5 billion pieces of coin reserve. That's huge too, folks. So not only did the Mint increase production, but they had some coin reserves. They were like, yeah, let's get those out there. We need coins. Now, meanwhile, many ecosystem participants took significant action to mitigate the impact of circulation challenge, right? For example, retailers instigated rounding programs while financial institutions shipped coin across the country to meet demand. Remember when you couldn't get any coins? Yeah. Your coin at the bank you deposit your money at and you interact with, they sent those to Tacoma instead, right? That's incredible. It really is. In June 2020, with no full resolution in sight in the near term, the Federal Reserve was forced to impose allocation limits on coin orders from financial institutions in order to allocate the scarce supply of coin in an equitable way. And now, can you remember what else was going on in 2019 and 2020? Well, there was the W quarters, right? So people were looking for those, and those are not a small denomination coin. That's right, 25 pennies in each one, right? 2 of those is a roll of pennies. So that's really interesting. And not only that, right? Not only there was a W quarters, okay, but it was the end of the America the Beautiful quarters, and it was the start of another coin program, right? We had the Washington crossing the Delaware, and then in 2022 we had the American Women Quarter program, right? So, and we know the United States Mint went gonzo telling everybody on social media and in any media about the American Women Quarter program. Okay, so that's huge, huge. A group of coin industry representatives also formed the U.S. Coin Task Force, right? Get Coin Moving, remember that? Which launched an investigation into the circulation challenge and took early action with the Get Coin Moving campaign. I just said that. The report follows U.S. Coin Task Force state of the paper, offering a deeper analysis into the root causes of the circulation challenge and a potential solution roadmap towards a more transparent, resilient, and efficient future coin ecosystem. This is huge, folks. Check this out. The actual cause of the shock was the erosion of consumer pathways to return coin to circulation via commercial avenues such as tolls, laundromats, mass transits, casinos, and to a lesser degree directly to bank branches. Does your bank make it easy to deposit coins, or is it your credit union that makes it easier, right? This erosion resulted from an acceleration of structural changes during the pandemic, including a shift to digital payments and, therefore, unlikely. I think I skipped this, but here we go, including the shift to digital payments and changing physical bank footprints. That's right. They didn't remember. Do you remember during the pandemic they didn't want your coins, and they closed the lobbies, and they only could bank in the drive-through, and you're not putting a whole box of coins through the drive-through, right? Because some of those banks actually have those pneumatic systems where they have those little tubes, and they, anyway, those are kind of cool. I love those since I was a kid. Those are really cool. Anyway, I'm going to keep on keeping. I got distracted. Here we go. Macro trends. It is therefore unlikely that former recirculation pathways will return to a pre-COVID status. Moreover, while the supply of recirculated coin declined, demand for coin has remained persistent due to the continued need to make cash transactions at retailers and other merchants. As a result, consumer coin jars, which already represented the largest holdings of actively circulating coin, grew as much as 15 to 20% during the pandemic. How many boxes of quarters, how many boxes of nickels and dimes and pennies do you have at home, right? It says here, given that this circulation challenge has lasted for more than 2 years with little sign of easing, bold action via transformative solutions must be considered. These solutions are generally neither rapid nor simple and require considerable investment from the coin ecosystem. Nevertheless, such investment would produce a range of far-reaching results. And they're going to show you what they want to do here, these 1, 2, 3, 4s. It would resolve the circulation challenge, thereby resolving the frictions and the real costs borne by the ecosystem, strengthen the resilience of the ecosystem to withstand future shocks, lower the cost of circulating coins, and reduce the environmental and societal costs of coin production, storage, and circulation. Now, the report identifies 4 potential solution pillars addressing the acute circulation challenge and generating long-term challenges follows. And this is where the proof is in the pudding, folks. These are the receipts. Now, they want to increase transparency into coin inventories and flows across the coin ecosystem. With increased transparency, they want to develop new coin inventory management practices. And here we go. Shift the mix of denominations produced by the United States Mint towards higher value coins. Now, folks, which ones are higher value coins? Probably the quarter, the 50 cents, and the Native American dollar, and perhaps the American Innovation dollars. And I would really love to see the United States Mint put those into circulation. Or maybe, hey, I would be happy with just the circulating coins from 2024, the uncirculated coin set, right? Now, boost the consumer awareness and reinforce consumer options for depositing loose coins cheaply and conveniently. Does your bank make it easy and convenient? Nah, probably not, right? And there are more, there's more to the story, and I'll leave it, like I said, a link in the description for this, right? This is important. We all need to know about it because we are seeing a direct impact of what the United States Mint has done. Just go to eBay and you'll find it. Let's see here. I'm going to try Roosevelt, all right? And there we go. What? Yow! All right, so it's the same story. My goodness. Well, the roll of nickels is $2. A roll of dimes is $5. This is quite incredible, folks. And and you know what you're not seeing? And it's really kind of a bummer, is you're not seeing a Jefferson nickel in a mint state. Oops, not NS, it's MS. Fat fingers happened again. So, yeah, look at this best match. There's no 2024 Jefferson nickel in mint state just yet. That was a proof. That's a proof. And the proof, and the proof, and the proof, and the proof. I'm telling you, they are. Where can they be found? And if I ever do go to PCGS to look up anything, right? PCGS, I go here to the nickels, right? And I'm gonna go to the population. I'm sorry, I'm doing this on the spot, but that's kind of how I do it. It's the flow of stream of consciousness, right? So let's go to the bottom. Well, we'll go to population first. Auction. I think I'm already at population. Good. See, the auction prices. I want to know population before I want to know anything. That's the most important, is population. And it's the same thing when you're grading cards too. So I'll get down to 2024 here, if it even has it. I doubt it does. And there we go. Nothing. We got bupkis. So it stops at 2023 D, 5 cents, 2023 full steps, and then 2023 P full steps, and that's it. Isn't that something? And I've got all over here. Now let's go to those plus ones, folks. I've yammered enough. Way too long. That's advice. It is better to be embarrassed than ashamed, and it's better to be ridiculed than shamed. Now, what all that means is, let's wrap our head around it. Ashamed is a person who feels guilty after having done something immoral and feels sorry, right? Ashamed. I'm ashamed of myself. I feel terrible. Now, embarrassed, on the other hand, is someone who is fearful of other people's judgments. Yeah, who gives a you-know-what? Ridicule is society's form of punishment. It is something that happens to you externally, whereas shame is a punishment that you impose on yourself. And at some point, you shouldn't be shamed for that long. I mean, you punish yourself for so long. So don't forget to forgive yourself. Now let's go here to 99.9 KOI and Coin News Radio. This is Megadeth. Peace sells, but who's buying? I don't know. I don't think anybody's buying it right now. It's kind of a head scratcher. Now, with that said, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's free. Now, if you go to your bank at some point, please ask them for me. Do you have any 2024 nickels? Do you have any 2024 dimes? And then leave it at that. And just see what they say. And then if you could, let me know what they say. Stacker out.